GALA node. Being a node owner, it's kind of been fun being on the inside of things.
Very fun. We got in when it was $18,000,
We did.
roughly how much it cost.
It's up to what, 30,000?
30,000, right around there.
Right
So
now,
it's
just about to go to 30,500.
We've had it for how long? About 2 months?
2 months, yeah. Yep. So they have votes that you do, part of the governance that happens being a node owner, and so we've been able to vote on some of these things. And one of the things that was done recently was to change the way that rewards, or GALA, is given out to node owners. It was before where it was only 6 hours in a day. You get 1 point, and that's the most you could get.
Even if you ran your node for a full length of time. Essentially a node, real quick, you run it on a computer. We run ours on a cloud-based computer, and it helps out the ecosystem and basically just helps things run.
It's part of the distributed network. It's a distributed network that they run everything on.
And so out of the 24 hours that we have been running it, before they would only give you 6 hours of time of having it up, basically. They'd reward you for 6 hours of time.
Didn't matter if you ran it the whole time or not. As long as you had it running 6 hours out of a given 24-hour period, then you got your point.
Exactly.
So now the vote was taken, get 6 hours is 6 hours, and so you get a point for every 6 hours you contribute to the network. And so now you can get a maximum of 4 points in a given 24-hour period.
So that'll increase the value of being a node owner by a lot. Node owners, you're able to vote on this. You know, industry where you don't really have a say when you get into stuff like this, but it's cool that GALA is allowing you to vote on these things that impact you directly.
And it makes sense, I think, you know. They want to have a reliable network they built up there, and so that helps to incentivize the node owners to keep it running 24/7. It also depends on what kind of hardware you have. They're gonna. This change is happening as far as the rewards that are given. Beginning of next year, they're saying, after the new year.
Start of the new year, probably in January.
Read you their actual quote and with their release, what they said about this. It said, this change will take effect in the next major node build following the new year. When is that actually going to be? Sometime next year. There was also another vote. Initially, they had for anyone you refer to getting a node, you got a referral bonus, some points. You got like 10 points for doing that. And then you had ongoing.
Recurring affiliate. Basically, you get money as it continues to go. As they are node owners, you get money because you referred them for life. The
vote was taken, and it was actually everyone decided, nope, we don't like that. There are no ongoing rewards anymore. I kind of like that. I'm glad it went that way because...
Well, we don't have anyone referred, so we might have not liked
easier
that.
For us.
Had we had people referred, we probably wouldn't have liked that, but...
Probably not, but...
In the long term of it all... It probably is for the best. There's going to be 50,000 max node owners, and to be able to have more power in all of that, in voting, as well as all the points that you get. I think it's nice that it's just based on how many nodes you actually own.
Exactly, and to me, you know, having the ongoing forever rewards that way, it takes away some of the value of new owners that come on later on.
Especially when it costs even more.
Dilutes it further down.
Yeah. As far as getting into getting a GALA node, so the value of the GALA node has gone up quite a bit. It's at, you know, roughly 30,000 to be able to buy a node now, and projected from what they talked about in a previous statement, GALA, they had said that it goes up by $500 for every 100 nodes that are sold. Purchased. Up until the very end, there's a max of 50,000, and basically calculating it all out, it gets to about $100,000 per node. And so, you know, right now it might seem like a lot of money to get into, but truthfully, if it is going to get up to $100,000 right now, it's still kind of at a bargain to be able to get into. We would probably buy more if we had the means to be able to buy more. It's just kind of where you're at in life.
The thing they are very careful to stress, and it is important to understand that it is not an investment. You really are contributing to this new vision, and you want to see it grow and help out.
And if you believe in the GALA ecosystem and the games behind it and all that.
Yeah, so I mean, that's a nice thing is you get, as an owner, you do get some value out of it because
absolutely,
it's the whole building and the win-win situation because you're helping to fund their continuing development.
Right now you have to buy it in GALA coins. You used to be able to do it with Ethereum as well, but now it's in straight GALA coins, which is easier to get now because it's on Coinbase and Hubai, as well as KuCoin. That's where we started out with getting some. The founders nodes, it sounds like they're really going to try and uphold them in the long term, basically. Like they're thankful to them. And so they seem to be able to give a lot to them, it seems.
That was another change, actually, we forgot to mention. With that, they are creating these game-specific nodes as well. So you have the founders nodes, and then you have like Townstar is one right now that they're actually starting to introduce these Townstar nodes that you can actually purchase as well. And so these are going to work in tangent with the founders nodes as well, which would provide the ability for developers who are bringing new games onto the ecosystem there to be able to modify things a little bit, have things specific to their needs for that game. It gives them more latitude that way. And so, but with that, like Matt was saying, they're just very careful to understand. Say, look, the founders nodes, they have a place of honor.
High quality.
They are.
Pretty much, yeah.
You got to have the governance and be able to vote on things, and you're always going to keep that. Even though they hadn't even considered this before when they first started talking about it. It wasn't an idea to have game-specific nodes, and then as they're moving forward, they're realizing,
Seems like the best
you know
route
what?
forward. Yeah.
We're going to need this. Our developers who are wanting to come onto the platform are saying, hey, we need more resources that are specific to the game. We need to be able to have some more latitude this way. And so this is where it's evolved to. Very free form that way, where they are not locked into a specific direction. Roll it.